For decades, fans around the world have been fascinated by the unique bond between Michael Jackson and Diana Ross. It was a relationship that seemed to exist somewhere between friendship, mentorship, admiration, and perhaps something even deeper. Michael Jackson rarely hid how much Diana Ross meant to him. In interviews, in private conversations, and even through his music, he often spoke about her with a level of affection that few people received. To many fans, Diana Ross wasn't just another celebrity in Michael's life. She was someone truly special. But who was Diana Ross to Michael Jackson? Was she a mentor? A mother figure? A best friend? Or was she the great love of his life? The story begins in 1969. At the time, Michael Jackson was just a young boy from Gary, Indiana, trying to make his mark in the music industry alongside his brothers in the Jackson 5. Meanwhile, Diana Ross was already becoming one of the biggest stars in America. Through Motown Records, their worlds collided. Motown founder Berry Gordy helped create a public narrative that Diana Ross had discovered the Jackson 5. While music historians later pointed out that others also played important roles in introducing the group to Motown, the connection between Diana and the Jackson family quickly became part of music history. For young Michael, meeting Diana Ross was unforgettable. She represented everything he admired: beauty, talent, success, confidence. She was already a superstar while he was still finding his place in the entertainment world. As the years passed, their bond grew stronger. According to people close to the family, Michael deeply admired Diana. He often spoke highly of her and seemed genuinely inspired by her presence. During his teenage years, that admiration appeared to become even more personal. Many fans noticed the way Michael talked about Diana. There was a warmth in his voice, a sparkle in his eyes, something different. Unlike many celebrity friendships, their connections survived decades of change. Through fame, success, controversies, and personal struggles, Diana remained one of the few people Michael continued to trust. When Michael launched his solo career, Diana was still there. When he became the biggest entertainer on the planet after Thriller, Diana was still there. Even when the pressures of global fame became overwhelming, she remained a familiar and comforting presence in his life. One of the most fascinating chapters of their story came in 1978 when they starred together in The Wiz. The film reimagined The Wizard of Oz with an all-black cast and featured Diana Ross as Dorothy and Michael Jackson as the Scarecrow. For audiences watching the movie, their chemistry was impossible to ignore. On screen, they seemed perfectly connected. Their scenes felt natural. Their friendship looked genuine. And their musical performances became some of the most memorable moments in the film. Behind the scenes, rumors began circulating. People started wondering whether there might be more to their relationship than friendship. Neither Michael nor Diana publicly confirmed such rumors. However, the speculation never disappeared. In fact, it only grew stronger over the years. What made the rumors so powerful was the way Michael continued talking about Diana long after The Wiz was finished. He frequently praised her. He often described her as one of the most important people in his life. Some reports even claimed he kept photographs of Diana throughout his homes and personal spaces. Whether those stories were completely accurate or exaggerated over time remains difficult to verify, but one thing was undeniable. Michael Jackson admired Diana Ross deeply. As the 1980s arrived, Michael's career reached levels no entertainer had ever experienced before. Thriller became the best-selling album in history. His concerts sold out worldwide. Millions of fans worshipped him. Yet despite all of his success, Diana Ross remained a significant figure in his world. Their public appearances together always attracted attention. Photographers loved capturing them. Fans analyzed every interaction. The media constantly searched for clues about what their relationship really meant. At times, Michael appeared almost protective of Diana. At other times, he looked like someone simply grateful to be around a person he respected immensely. But while Michael occasionally hinted at his feelings, Diana Ross remained far more private. She rarely discussed their relationship in detail. She seldom responded to rumors. And she generally avoided feeding public speculation. That silence only made people more curious. The mystery became part of their story. As years passed, Diana built her own family and continued her successful career. Meanwhile, Michael faced extraordinary challenges. The pressures of fame intensified. Media scrutiny increased. Personal controversies followed him almost everywhere. Yet throughout those difficult years, Diana Ross never publicly turned against him. She remained supportive and respectful. That loyalty became especially noticeable after Michael's death in 2009. When the world mourned the king of pop, Diana Ross was among those who paid tribute to him. Many fans were touched by her words and her obvious affection for someone she had known since childhood. Then came 2019. The release of the documentary Leaving Neverland reignited global debates about Michael Jackson's legacy. Celebrities, journalists, and fans all shared their opinions. Among those voices was Diana Ross. She publicly expressed support for Michael and encouraged people to remember the person she had known throughout his life. For many observers, her comments reflected decades of friendship and personal experience. She wasn't speaking as a commentator. She was speaking as someone who had witnessed Michael's journey firsthand. Someone who knew the shy young boy who entered Motown. Someone who watched him become a global icon. Someone who remained connected to him across generations. Even today, fans continue debating the true nature of their relationship. Some believe it was simply a lifelong friendship. Others think Michael's feelings ran much deeper. And some believe the truth exists somewhere in between. What makes the story so fascinating is that neither Michael Jackson nor Diana Ross ever fully explained it. Certain questions remain unanswered. Certain moments remain mysterious. And perhaps that mystery is exactly why people continue talking about them decades later. But the story doesn't end here. Because in Part 2, we'll explore the most controversial rumors surrounding Michael Jackson and Diana Ross, the stories of alleged romance, the speculation that followed them for years, and why many fans believe Michael never completely got over her.